Good evening, everybody. So right now, I'm taking you guys with me on my way to go get some birdseed at Lowe's and possibly an iced coffee, just a small one. Yeah, I am by myself. Some of you guys wanted kind of like a clearer answer on what happened between Mark and I. It's the same thing that keeps happening. Is what it is. It's him lying to me and then calling me crazy when I get it right, and making me feel insane, like making me feel like, so now just know whenever a guy tells you, oh, you're gonna go there again, or oh, why are you gonna be a bitch right now, or oh man, we were having such a good day, or blah blah blah. Like whenever you bring up something that's bothering you and he says that, like, you're right. You are 100% right. Listen to your intuition, ladies. It is never wrong. It's never wrong. And he couldn't say anything. That's why when I would catch him in a lie, he would just shut up. He would stay silent because he knew that I knew what I was talking about. And he knew that there was nothing plausible that he could say that I would fucking believe. And then he tells me, like, if you want to go out for a drink with your friends, fine by me, go ahead. But when you're lying about it, that's when we have a problem. Like, why do you feel the need to lie to me about something like that? If you lie about something that minuscule, you're probably lying about everything. And I just, I refuse to spend another year of my life being called insane and crazy because my intuition is correct. Like, fuck that. Fuck that. I deserve somebody who loves and respects me and will show me respect. Like, that's the biggest problem. He does not have respect for me. He doesn't have respect for women in general. So it's not just me here. He told his dying mother, he commented on her weight because she was eating pizza. She gained a little weight. She was bedbound. She was literally like a year out from dying. And this motherfucker says, comments on her weight. So she didn't even start. She stopped eating the pizzas, and one of her only fucking joys, he stole it from her because he had to comment on her weight. And then he had the fucking audacity. Like, maybe he's just so vapid, but I just don't believe somebody could be that stupid and cruel and harsh without being purposeful, without it being thoughtful. It's just sickening. It is sickening. Like, how he is as a person and who I am as a person clash completely. Like, if I didn't know him, I'd whoop his ass because he deserves an ass whooping. Like, he deserves his shit knocked out because how fucking horrible of a person he is. He's cruel. He's mean. He says, the other day he told me to go find the nearest bridge and jump off of it. Like, who says that to people? He knows that I have a mental illness and he taunts me. So that's what's going on between us, and I just can't do it no more. And spirit and life and everything, they have a mysterious way of working because I just got some monetary help recently. On top of YouTube now being my job, like, I just got, some help. And right in the time when I decide enough's enough, Mark, you're done, I'm out. Like, I find a way that I don't have to ask him for money. But I'm going to focus on driving, and then I'll be back. Well, I tried to go to Dunkin' Donuts, but it looked like they were closed or something. So we are here at Starbucks now. Didn't really want Starbucks, but it will do. So let's see what we can get.
Hi, thank you for choosing Starbucks. How are you doing tonight?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good, thank you for asking. What can I get started for you?
Can I get a small, what was that called? White chocolate mocha iced.
Yeah, of course. What else can I get for you?
That's all.
Okay, so a tall ice white mocha is going to be $4.87 at the window. Thank you.
Okay, $4.87. Guys, here. My wallet, just from Target. Crispy $5 bill. I don't know, this that one kind of feels fake because this power company or because I got a letter in the mail from some kind of business. They were like trying to sell me some type of service, and they sent me this $5 bill, and it feels so crispy that I almost don't trust using it. So when I go to a gas station, I'm going to have them mark it with their little pen thingy. This one is real. Because I am not trying to be handing out no counterfeit bills, even if it is just a $5 bill. I've done time in jail, and bitch, no thanks. I got a whole garden and cats and children who, count on me. I cannot be being stupid with counterfeit money. I remember one time when I was 18, you guys, I almost got talked into robbing a bank. Like, I wasn't going to go in there like some kind of Bonnie and Clyde, like guns blazing, It was more like somebody was trying to talk me in, like, you have to remember, I was smoking crack at the time. So I was a crackhead with this guy. And I was 18, just got out of treatment, was still on antipsychotic medication, was still on antidepressant medication, so clearly not even close to my right mind. Well, we were sitting outside of a bank, desperate for money, desperate for drugs, and he was like, if you can just go in there and hand him a note, slip him a note across the counter saying, give me this amount of money, blah blah blah. And we were even talking about like which stacks of bills they put the ink sack in, because there's some banks that they put ink in the money, so when you take it, they can just like set like push this button or something, or I don't know how it works, but the ink releases and you can get caught easier because you're stained with the fucking ink. So we were talking about that, and like we were actually sitting outside of a bank, you guys, like I shit you not. And I was like thinking, because I had just got done doing like 4 years of treatment / juvenile. It was like forced treatment because I was juvenile, and my probation officer was my legal guardian, so like I didn't really have a choice in the matter. And so it was like 4 years I had just got done doing, and I almost let him talk me into that. I almost fell for it. I was like seriously considering it. Like I sat there for a minute, like, will I get caught? What will happen? Like how much time will I do? Like, like I was really weighing this out in my head. Oh my God, my life before was so awful. Like I was at one point considering robbing a bank. Crazy. The things I would have done in the past compared to now, that wouldn't even cross my mind. Like I'm too even scared to like steal a freaking piece of candy now, like much less rob a fucking bank. Crazy how life changes. Well, I'm gonna sit here and wait for my drink, and then I'm gonna head to Lowe's on the other side of town. Not the one I wanted to go to. It doesn't matter really. I guess they're all the same, right? So, yeah. Okay, so I got the iced white chocolate mocha. I've never had that drink iced, but you guys, it is so good. I wanted a small coffee drink it's like 8 o'clock, and I want to develop a Beltane recipe for like a cake, like I'm thinking thyme and lavender cake for, fairy offerings and stuff, because I do have a lot of spirits that are around me. You guys, I have figured out that I am actually psychic. Like, I have psychic gifts that have always been with me, and that used to scare the shit out of me. I used to see spirits when I was a kid, and they would, like, you know, I think they were all coming to me for help, to try to, like, you know, help them with something, I don't know. Or they would, like, show themselves to me, and I would see them a lot. Nobody ever believed me, but you guys, I swear. And I would, like, know things. Like, I have, like, I guess what you would have, what you would call claircognizance, where it's just like you know things. You don't know how you know it, but you just know it. Like, last night I was watching this show called the Lowe Files, and it was Rob Lowe and his two sons. They were like, I'm really into, like, Bigfoot shows and, like, alien shows and mystery shows, things like that. And they were doing, like, a test to test their what do you call it, remote viewing skills. So if you don't know what remote viewing is, pause this video and look that up. And they were testing their skills, and so I decided to stop the thing and kind of test mine with it. And, like, every single question I got it right, and it was just like, I don't know, it was crazy. But beyond that, like, I've always had this, just like this knowing of things. I don't know, but I'm gonna get to Lowe's. We're almost there. So okay, we're here at Lowe's, guys, so let's go in. Try not to buy any plants. Okay, so I got this little plant right here, Alanantherium. It's like a little curly guy. I got a couple of plant hooks, and I think I'm going to get another caladium, because two of my caladiums did not come back this year. Look at these. So I've got this caladium here in the backyard. I really like these. I really like these white ones though too. These are beautiful. But they come with looks like they come with lilies in them or something. They've got some beautiful stuff here, so I'm gonna keep looking around. I gotta show you guys these clouds really quick. Look how gorgeous. Tennessee has got some of the prettiest sunsets. So I got a couple plants. I got some more Super Junior Bordeaux, and I got a eucalyptus plant. Yeah. So I just dropped Mark's car off. Mark lives at the bottom of this hill. But I want to show you guys some of these houses. Isn't that pretty? This is going towards the main street, West Jackson. And clouds up there. We're gonna walk on this side so no one tries to think I need a ride. I think this house is pretty cool. How it's all shaded back in there. It's got some, like, mysterious little forest patch behind it. So cool. Go back down onto this back street, away from the heavy traffic. I went up on this main road to avoid some people back here I don't like that live back here. This house right here across the street has been empty ever since I lived here. 14 years. I really like this small hedge. Such a nice night out. I don't even have to have my hair up. Back down there's the park I always walk at. Feels good to get out and walk. See, I never can do this when I'm with Mark because he always wants to sit at home and watch TV. And I don't want to do that ever at this time of night. I'm one of these people who gets super energized at nighttime. On top of that, I just drank a coffee, so I'm just going to continue walking home, and yeah, it's going to be getting dark here in a minute, so I'm not going to be able to finish the video. I love you guys, and I hope you enjoyed this little outing with me. I'm hoping to be going on more solo outings. Get back in the swing of things by myself. Feels good. And the universe is in my favor right now because I chose to do this. So I love it. And I love you guys. Thank you for supporting me in everything that I do and just being super kind. You guys are awesome, and you give me a reason to fight for the life I deserve. So I hope you guys are doing the same. I love you. Bye.